You guys know we're big fans of Naughty Dog here since they struck down our channel, false copyright, striking our channel multiple times, putting us at the edge of having our channel nearly deleted completely over false flagging. I was not able to live stream for, what was it, like a month, I think, because of the fake strike that they put on this channel. And this was all over the Last of Us Part 2 leaks. And it wasn't just this channel. It was a lot of channels that were affected. Ryan, Hill versus Babyface, so many others. I really despise Naughty Dog. And the person that was behind all of this was a man named Neil Druckmann. Well, now Neil Druckmann has been promoted, ladies and gentlemen. Neil Druckmann alone at the top of Naughty Dog after co-president retires after 25 years. So Neil Druckmann is now running Naughty Dog all by himself. You fail upwards. Neil Druckmann, for those that need to be reminded, is a literal piece of shit. And we have this video of Neil Druckmann being an absolute cuck right here. Listen to this soy boy right here.
In the first project, we started kind of.
First of all, that's all you need to fucking hear is that fucking voice.
In the first project,
my pronouns are he, him.
Fuck. Here we go.
The first project we started kind of, moving forward on was called Mankind. And the idea is very similar to what you've seen in The Last of Us, that the cordyceps has jumped from insects to people. And the people it infects, it can kind of create monsters or kill them. But the twist, the thing that was different about this idea was that it only infected women. And you found the one girl that it didn't infect, and that was Ellie. And you kind of protected her and tried to like bring her to this lab where they were kind of finding a cure. And there were a lot of things that we were really excited about this idea, but ultimately it failed. And the reason it failed is because it was a misogynistic idea. What are the things that she's going to be kind of really attracted to and attached to as she grows up? And as a game creator, I look around at kind of what we are making and what are going to be her role models from the stories. And I don't like what I see.
I don't like what I see.
I like what I see.
Our female characters, whether we want to admit it or not, these are role models.
You're damn right.
We objectify, we marginalize, and we reduce these female characters to a lot less than they can be. And this is coming from a guy that almost made a really misogynistic game. So I kind of know what I'm talking about.
God.
So once
holy shit.
And I had this awakening almost exactly at the same time. This Kickstarter happened about the tropes versus women in video games. And while you might argue with the way it delivers its message or whether every point is exact, you can't argue with just the pattern that you see in the industry. So I was really intrigued by this. The videos for the video games hadn't come out yet, but I watched the rest of Anita's videos, and I realized it's not just a problem in games, it's actually throughout entertainment.
Good Lord. So Neil Druckmann, and I don't say this as a compliment to Dave Filoni, Neil Druckmann's voice makes Dave Filoni's voice seem like an alpha male, okay? Like, holy fuck. And that's bad because Dave Filoni's got a massive fucking lisp and a soy boy voice. And Neil Druckmann's is so pathetic, it makes Dave Filoni seem manly. Holy shit. But yeah, so Neil Druckmann's a pathetic piece of garbage. And I can guarantee you one thing. I can't guarantee it, but I would assume Neil Druckmann probably has no intent to see or promote the Sound of Freedom. And that's all I can say about that. Mr. Respect Whammon doesn't, I bet he wouldn't talk about the Sound of Freedom. That says a lot about him. But yeah, you fail upwards. So
do you think Last of Us 3 ever comes out?
I do. I think it's going to be interesting to see how, because I mean, we've seen the leaks for it. So the early leaks have been out there, and no mention of Abby in the early leaks. But I do think that The Last of Us 3 will come out. I do, and I think they're going to try to course correct without admitting that it's course correction. That's what I think.